learning, performing, growing, excelling. Welcome to the Sanford News Network.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Stan Waterman Court at the Sanford School Sports Center. We're back with more basketball. As always, I'm Jeremy Carr along here with Toby Coker. Sanford today taking on Wilmington Friends. The visitors coming in a rocky start to their season, lost their first 3 games. They've since split their last 4, bringing their current record to 2-5. Sanford, on the other hand, they won their first 4 before a loss to Tatnall, which I believe saying that Sanford was shocked would be an understatement. The whole school, that's something we're not accustomed to seeing here, is a loss to an in-state team, but they've since won 2 in a row and will look to continue their new streak and win it again today. Toby, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Sanford's a good team this year. They had, it's obviously kind of a weird year with the whole pandemic. And so, you know, they just had a rough game to Tatnall. And Tatnall's got a good team. Like, got a good team, but yeah, I think Sanford should most likely win this game.
These two teams faced earlier in the year. Sanford came out victorious in, I believe it was their second game. And, well, Friends looking to get some revenge, Sanford looking to stay on top today. What does Sanford need to do to win?
Sanford just needs to get none of the ball and, like, don't turn it over. If they could limit the easy points for Friends, they're going to be in a good spot to win this game.
The last 2 games, or the last game on Saturday, this past Saturday at the Fieldhouse, Sanford beat one of their biggest rivals, maybe their biggest rival overall at the Fieldhouse. They beat Sally 60-30 in that game, and I'm sure that was one that everyone at Sanford was very happy about because there is almost nothing as good as beating Sally's except winning the state championship.
For sure, and I mean this year too, Sally's got a good team, so the fact that Sanford beat them by 30 is kind of surprising. Not that Sanford's not good, but it's really hard to beat a team by 30 points.
Sanford back with their regular 5 set to start. Carter Ruby, Nasir Cowan, Brandon Dwyer, Nana Njoku, and Amin Johnson. Nasir Cowan was out for a couple weeks early on with a knee or leg issue. He has since returned, and it's big for Sanford.
Yeah, I mean,
their starters.
It is big to get Nasir back because he's you know, he's good defensively and getting rebounds, so that he could get out and run on offense. So it was a big loss when he went down, but now he's back, and hopefully get him at 100% for the state tournament.
Sanford with just 1 more home game following today, 2 including today, and then 4 games following that before the regular season is over. Assuming things continue the way they are, Sanford will be in the playoffs.
I'd imagine so.
Of course, we're pretty much used to playoff games.
Yeah, it's true. Getting to the playoffs is pretty standard at Sanford.
That's almost expected.
It is.
Meanwhile, the starters for Friends taking the floor. Number 3, Andrew McKenzie. Number 5, Peter Erskine. Number 15, Isaiah Gaines. Number 24, Robert Tattersall. And number 34, Patrick McKenzie.
As, again, they don't do a jump ball, but, you know, on the first play, the 2 players doing the jump ball go get close to each other. Seems kind of pointless, but that's all right.
I kind of miss seeing the jump ball.
Yeah.
So, back up top now, McKenzie swings it over to Erskine, working against Cowan. Now back to McKenzie. Over on the wing to Tattersall in the corner. Erskine. Pass not able to get the handle. Gaines passes over, and it goes out of bounds, and an early turnover, Sanford ball. Johnson taking it up quickly past to Dwyer. Now back to Johnson, up top, and back to Dwyer in the corner.
As Friends starting out in a 2-3 zone here.
Nasir hitting the early three. First points of the day for Sanford. Erskine passes across. McKenzie for three. He answers back. Johnson taking it back up. Just over a minute gone. Goes to Ruby. Inside to Nana. He dunks it. That's got to be the most entertaining thing to watch.
Yes, I mean, especially you're playing the zone defense so that Nana doesn't get those easy looks. It's brutal to give them up like that.
Tattersall with it, guarded by Nana on the wing. Passes it over, Erskine. Guarded by Cowan. He goes over and passes to Andrew McKenzie. And Tattersall gets it swiped away by Nana. Carter Ruby with it now, fast break situation. He dishes to Nana on the baseline. He takes a dribble, gets it blocked. Now going back the other way is Tattersall, guarded by Cowan. Over to Andrew McKenzie and back to Tattersall. Now to Patrick McKenzie. He puts up another three. This one way short.
But Friends had two good looks at rhythm three-pointers early in that possession, and they should have shot both of them. Because you gotta, if you want to beat Sanford, you gotta shoot threes. That was a carry, yeah.
And Carter Ruby called for the travel there. Erskine will take it up. Just over 2 minutes gone. Sanford with a slim 5-3 lead here early. Erskine over to McKenzie. Tried to get it to Tattersall, bounced around a little bit. Now he puts up a shot, doesn't go. Rebound Johnson. He takes it up quickly over in the corner. Now to Ruby, swings it to Cowan on the other side. Now to Nana down low. Back to Johnson, he's open on the corner. The three-pointer spins in and out. Dwyer gets the rebound, but not able to put it back in. Now quickly to Gaines, his layup doesn't go. Good defense, but it looks like Friends was able to get in for the rebound.
And if you're Friends, those are shots you have to make. If you get a fast break and the layup, you got to make those.
They call a jump ball and it goes to Sanford. And Mark Wilson checking into the game for Friends. Johnson with it up top. Over to Cowan. Guarded well by Wilson. He shoots it across to Dwyer on the wing. The three-point from Dwyer doesn't go. Johnson in position to get the offensive rebound. Now he goes inside, kicks it back to Cowan on the wing. Dwyer, the jumper goes. Sanford up 7-3 now with 4:35 to go in the first. McKenzie guarded by Johnson. He passes over to Patrick McKenzie, dangerous. Ruby almost got to it. Now back to Andrew McKenzie. And Wilson guarded by Nana. Pass got tipped, and now a fight for the ball, and it will stay with Friends.
That was a good idea for a pass though by Friends. If that pass had gone, he had an open shot there.
Tattersall returns to the game for Friends.
Timeout Friends there. With 4 minutes and 14 seconds left of the first quarter, Sanford up 7-3. Been kind of a choppy start to the game here, as you know, both teams just kind of feeling each other out.
See, obviously they have no one who is anywhere up to Nana's size. So if you're Coach Waterman and you're Sanford, do you still try to keep facilitating the ball to him even though they are double teaming him frequently in the middle?
So I would try, but it's hard because what Friends is doing is they're playing his zone, and basically the whole point of the zone is to not let Nana get the ball. So if I was Sanford, I would try to move the ball around the zone a lot and then either get an open three or eventually someone on Friends is going to mess up and then you get the ball into Nana.
So Friends will inbound. Looking for somewhere to go inside McKenzie. He gets the layup to go. 7-5 now. Johnson taking it up just about halfway through the first quarter. to Cowan. Back to Johnson on the corner, and back to Cowan. A little back and forth passing here.
Yeah, I mean, the Friends is really doing a great job of trying to take Nana out of this game right now.
Ruby with it down low. Cowan swings it back to Johnson, up top.
Sanford needs to move it on offense. They're too stagnant right now.
Ruby.
That's a moving screen.
Now Nana outside, he drives. Oh
my gosh.
Almost able to get the dunk, but not able to get it to go. But a quick layup, fast break layup, doesn't go for Tattersall.
Gotta make those.
And Nana is fouled hard going in for another attempted dunk.
And that for Friends is a good foul because when Nana went up, they didn't let him shoot the ball. Like usually when teams foul Nana, they like swipe at his arm and that does nothing. This time they like grabbed him and didn't let him shoot it, which is a smart move.
So first free throw for Nana. Goes. Sanford up 8-5.
And that was a big switch there. Friends had an open layup, they missed it, and then it went back down to Sanford, and now Nana's on his second free throw that he made. That's a 4-point swing.
Andrew McKenzie taking it up. Guarded well by Amin Johnson. Now he'll take a drive and put up a little floater, doesn't go, but Gaines was able to get the rebound, back out to Erskine, he puts up a three, doesn't go again. Ruby gets the rebound, but it looks like he lost it, and it will be Sanford possession. What was the call there, Toby?
I believe it was a reach-in because it looked like Carter had the ball and the ball was swiped at, but it also looked like the Friends player hit the ball, but we can't really see from here.
Rosado comes into the game for Friends, down to 2:50 in the first. Johnson on the wing to Cowan in the corner, back to Johnson. Cowan working around. Johnson back up top. And back to Cowan. Now he'll go inside and back to Ruby down low, baseline, fouled. So Carter Ruby will head to the line now. Take his turn at shooting some free throws.
Yeah.
Interesting to see we're 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game and Sanford hasn't substituted yet.
Yeah, I mean, there was a Friends timeout, so that you don't need a sub. That kept everyone in there feeling good, but now it looks like Sanford might go do a full court press or something. Because they have their guards in their offensive rebounding, that means that their guards are going to pressure the ball on the inbound, and Nana's going to play deep.
Carter Ruby goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. It's now 10-5 Sanford.
Yeah, as Sanford does their a trapping press right here is what Sanford's doing.
And almost stolen away by Cowan. He is able to secure it now to Nana and to Johnson. Good defensive play by Sanford there. Johnson over to Ruby on the wing. Back to Johnson. Thought about shooting it, now goes low. Layup goes. What a play by Amin Johnson.
Yeah, that was nice right there. Friends has got to get going on the offensive end.
Sanford playing aggressive defense and it forces another turnover. That's always fun to see.
Yeah.
Cowan with it inside. Nana fakes it, gets the shot and the foul.
The Friends better start playing some offense quick or else, I mean, it could get ugly. They're down 10 with 2 minutes to go, and they really haven't done much on offense.
Cole Morris comes into the game for Friends. Nana with a chance for the three-point play here to extend Sanford's lead to 10. And he capitalizes, 15-5 now. Morris It looked like it went off the foot of Johnson, and it did. Erskine with it, guarded by Johnson. He passes over, dangerous. Now inside to Tattersall, shot doesn't go. Rebound, Amin Johnson going up fast. Foul line, jumper, no good. Ruby there, and he...
Is that a foul?
It is. Ruby going for the steal, but they call the foul on him.
I'm not so sure what Carter Ruby did there, but, no, I mean, maybe it was.
Do we ever think a foul call on Sanford is a good call?
No, but especially when it's that, I mean, that was terrible. That was worse than not good. That was atrocious.
Meanwhile, here's a three, doesn't connect for McKenzie. And it looked like Nana wasn't able to get the rebound and it went out of bounds, so it will stay with Friends.
Yeah, it looked like they were grabbing Nana's arms there, but it could have just been on the box out, so it could have been a legal move there.
Erskine looking for somewhere to go. Gets it in. McKenzie now to Tattersall. He gets the shot off, doesn't go. Ruby gets the rebound. Nice pass to Johnson. He's on the fast break, and he gets the layup. Yes, sir.
That was a pretty nice pass there by Carter Ruby.
Did you see that? He was. That was nice, man. Morris to McKenzie to Tattersall. He drives. He gets the layup to go. Nice play from Tattersall there. 17-7, down under 40 seconds in the first.
Sanford's going to hold for one shot here.
So we will get a little slowdown in the action as Sanford's running out the last 26 or so seconds before they take a shot.
I mean, no reason for Sanford to try to go fast and then give Friends an opportunity to score again, because Friends really hasn't been able to score at all.
So now the player starts in motion, and they turned away, and now Johnson inside to Nana. He gets a shot blocked. Now stolen back by Cowan. Oh my goodness, Cowan drives. His shot goes! Oh my gosh! That's how the first quarter ends.
I mean, that was a pretty terrible ending of events there for Friends. They got the rebound, and then they turned it over, and Sanford got an easy layup.
What a play by Nasir.
Yeah, I was pretty impressive there.
I was shocked first when Nana got his shot blocked, but then Nasir he just took the ball right back, made a great drive.
That's the second shot of Nana's that has been blocked this game. Like, that doesn't ever happen. That might be the first two blocked shots of his career. Like,
the first time he's ever had a shot blocked.
Potentially. It's like, what? I don't know, maybe he just needs to pump fake more. Or pump fake less and just go up with it.
Just use his strength?
Yeah. Just outbody everybody else.
Well, regardless, Sanford at the end of the first quarter up 19-7. Relatively clean and well-played first quarter for Sanford.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say they had some offensive struggle very early in the game, but other than that, they've played pretty well.
Played well defensively, just not able to get Nana very highly involved in the offensive end.
Yeah.
And we will get our first substitutions for Sanford. Polk and Wobodo coming into the game for Nana and Nasir Cowan. And we begin the second quarter. Andrew McKenzie, guarded by Johnson. Pass over to Gaines, almost lost it. Now, pass low to Tattersall. Did he just dunk it?
What?
Did he just dunk it?
That's
that was
the first nice right there.
Non-Sanford player I've ever seen dunk.
Yeah, usually not a pro Friends, talk here, but that was pretty impressive there by the Friends player.
That was cool. I'll give props to them.
Yeah.
Polk takes the drive, kicks to Johnson in the corner. Now Johnson drives, kicks back to Ruby on the wing. Inside Wobodo, back to Johnson. On the corner, looked like he thought about shooting it. Back to Ruby. He over to Dwyer on the other side. Now back to Johnson up top.
Now it's going to be a bunch of down screens and side screens in this play. There we go.
Polk takes a jumper, doesn't connect. Rebound Tattersall. Andrew McKenzie taking it up on the wing. Guarded by Polk. Whips it over to Erskine. He takes a drive.
Oh!
Oh no! They called.
That's not a good call.
They called Wobido on the foul there?
Yeah, they called a block there. I mean, Coach likes it just trying to take a charge, but I don't think there's a restricted area in high school.
Questionable.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not really questionable.
No, it was bad.
No, it was bad. That was an offensive foul.
Happens though. Refs get it wrong too.
Well, regardless, nothing we can do about it now. First free throw connects for Erskine. Second one does as well. 19-11 now. Johnson. Johnson. Polk on the wing. Ruby down low. Inside Wobido. He gets fouled.
And I mean, there was a foul that also maybe shouldn't have been called, but that's okay.
So Wobido will head to the free throw line. Try to get his first points of the game.
Yeah.
Minute and a half gone in the second quarter. First free throw doesn't connect. Ollie Jones coming into the game for Brandon Dwyer. Second shot does go. 20-11 Sanford now.
As Sanford goes into a trap and press, if you're Friends, you just got to keep the ball moving.
And the pass to Erskine was high. Unforced turnover by Friends. Sanford will get it back.
But for Friends there, they're going to trap in the corner, try to get the ball to the middle and beat Sanford down the floor.
Johnson to Ollie Jones. He gives it back to Johnson. Working against Andrew McKenzie. Back to Ollie Jones on the wing. He goes to the foul line, passes to Wobido, not able to secure it. And now it's taken back by Johnson. He dishes to Carter Ruby. What a play! And Ruby almost stripped it again. Aggressive defense by Sanford, and they blow the whistle now.
That's a foul that a coach doesn't mind, though. You're going into playing aggressive defense and you accidentally bump a guy. Like that's a foul coach is fine with.
Erskine inbounds to Andrew McKenzie, guarded by Mo Kona, who's now in the game. Over to Tattersall, guarded by Ruby on the wing. Back up top, they swing it around. McKenzie on the other side. He is guarded well by Mo Kona. Pass is contested by Wobido. Now it goes off of the foot of a Sanford player.
Yeah,
and we get a whistle and a stoppage now, as after the scramble for the ball.
Yeah, I mean, if that one's a foul, that coach isn't going to be mad at because you're going for the ball, you know?
And Nana returning to the game, subbing in for Carter Ruby. Erskine inside pass, sloppy and taken by Wobido. Kona with it on the wing after another turnover. Polk, he sets up for three. Nothing but net.
Good pass there by Mo to hit him right in rhythm.
Sanford extending their lead to 25-11 now. Andrew McKenzie on the wing. Now to Tattersall, guarded by Nana up top. He takes a drive. Get a whistle, and he gets it to go, plus the foul.
That was a nice take to the basket there by...
That was impressive.
Number 5, no, not number 5. Number 24, Robert Tattersall.
Dobson coming into the game for Wilmington Friends, as Tattersall will try to get the 3-point play here. And he does. Down to 5 minutes in the first half. Kona over to Ollie Jones on the corner. Back to Kona and then Nwobodo up top, and they swing it back to Jones. He goes baseline. And the pass looking for Nana. Inaccurate. Taken by Erskine now. He dishes over to McKenzie in the corner, guarded well by Polk. Back to Patrick McKenzie. He puts up a 3, doesn't go. Nana the rebound.
I mean, that's not a good shot for Friends. They can get that shot whenever they want.
Ollie, the floating jump shot goes.
Ooh.
Tattersall guarded by Nana up top. On the wing. Pass down low. They blow the whistle and the foul. Isaiah Gaines and Porter Kelly coming into the game, subbing in for Polk and Patrick McKenzie on their respective teams.
Yeah. So if you're Friends, you want to try to get the deficit to within 10 before the half ends. Try to just stay in the game.
Well, Tattersall with it in the corner. Now to Gaines, guarded by Kelly. 3 for Erskine, doesn't go. Gaines gets the rebound.
Oh, wow.
He puts up the shot, and that does connect. About halfway through the second quarter, 27-16, Sanford. Kona inside to Johnson, or excuse me, to Nana. Pass to Nana doesn't connect, or pass to Nwobodo doesn't connect, excuse me.
I mean, that was a good try for a pass, though. He was open.
Erskine kicks. The shot by Dobson doesn't go. Nwobodo gets the rebound, and they call the push on Gaines. Carter Ruby coming into the game for Ebica Nwobodo. And substitutions for Friends as Patrick McKenzie comes in for Tattersall, who's played well to this point.
Yeah, I mean, they've played as well as they can reasonably expect.
Kona to Ruby. Back to Kona, they swing it around. Jones in the corner. He goes baseline. The layup, nice play.
That was a nice drive there by Ollie.
Erskine with it up top now, guarded by Jones. Down to just over 3 minutes. Andrew McKenzie guarded by Kona. He goes baseline. His layup doesn't go. And they called the offensive foul this time.
Yeah, I mean, that was good defense. It looked like there, if he would have done a jump stop, he had an easy bounce pass for a layup, but that's all right for the Friends player.
Kona taking it up. With it on the wing now to Ruby. Inside to Nana, swiped away. Another turnover trying to get it to Nana.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for that.
Nice shot from McKenzie there. The deficit is down to 11 for Friends. Kona to Jones. Now to Nana down low. He spins.
Yeah, that was the offensive foul. So that's a foul that is just because Nana is so much bigger than everyone that he doesn't need to hit the defender really hard for it to look like an offensive foul.
Regardless, he is called for the offensive foul, so Friends will have control of it. Pass to Patrick McKenzie, now back to Andrew McKenzie. Guarded by Kona, down to 2:30 in the half. Pass inside, Jones steals it. Nice pass to Kona, keep it alive. He's on a fast break. Sanford's got numbers, and the shot gets blocked, but Sanford regains control inside to Nana again. He goes low. His layup goes 31-18. Kona guarding McKenzie well, almost forced another turnover, but it will stay with Friends.
That was good defense there by Mo. Almost got the steal.
Dwyer and Nasir Cowan returning to the game for Mo Kona and Ollie Jones. McKenzie guarded by Cowan now. Passes to Patrick McKenzie, passes over, and it was tipped up by Nana, but they called a foul.
That was a foul on someone. Now it's 1-1.
Mean Johnson coming into the game for Porter Kelly. And Pardo coming in for Dobson on the Friends side. So Tattersall will shoot 2 free throws. Oh, 1-1. And almost got it to go. Ruby with the key rebound there. Johnson with it. He goes low, back to Ruby on the wing. He puts up a 3. Carter Ruby connecting for 3.
If he starts shooting, that's going to make Sanford really hard to beat in the tournament there.
So 34-18 now, under 2 minutes. Patrick McKenzie, guarded by Nana up top. Guarded well by Nana. He loses control of it. They blow the whistle and they call the foul on Sanford, on Nasir Cowan.
I mean, I can't see if that's a foul or not, so I have no idea.
Patrick McKenzie at the line. First shot goes, so he will get a second free throw. Cole Morris subbing in for Andrew McKenzie. Second free throw connects as well. Sanford moving quickly on offense. Johnson to Ruby. He takes a drive and kicks to Dwyer. Back to Ruby. Inside. Nana. Can he get something to go this time? No. Shot doesn't go. Rebound for Patrick McKenzie. As we approach the 1 minute mark. McKenzie over to Cole Morris now. Over to Pardo. Guarded well. Cowan almost took it away. Again, another near turnover that Sanford wasn't able to get, and it goes out of bounds on Brandon Dwyer. I don't know about you, but I counted 3 almost turnovers forced by Sanford there.
But I mean, almost turnovers don't count, Jeremy. It's like an almost basket, you know?
I know it doesn't count for anything, and it's not kept on any stat sheet, but I was counting myself, so.
Yeah, I mean.
Nice rebound by Cowan, shoots it up to Ruby. Sanford has numbers again. He gets the shot to go, and he will head to the line. What a play by Carter Ruby.
Ooh, Sanford looks like they're about to do their trap press there as they're going to try to steal the ball and get another possession before the half ends. Yep, as Sanford puts their guards into offensive rebound. Whenever you see guards in there offensive rebounding, that means 2 things. Either the big man has foul trouble or they're going to run a little like half-court press.
Ruby capitalizes on the extra shot, makes it a 3-point play.
Half-court press.
Down to 43 seconds. Sanford up 37-20. Patrick McKenzie with it, guarded by Nana. Over to Cole Morris, guarded by Ruby. Back to Patrick McKenzie. He puts up a 3, nails it. 37-23. As we're down under 30 seconds, Sanford will likely hold for the last shot of the half.
Yeah, his Friends. I mean, ideally for Friends, they would get like a rebound quickly and get out and get a layup before half. But, you know, they're kind of hanging around there. I've seen crazier things happen and come back from 14.
Certainly not a blowout. Ruby with it up top. He makes a move, gets open for the shot, doesn't go. Nana gets the rebound, but he gets out of bounds, so Friends gets it with 1.6 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, so just, you have one dribble.
And his ball hit the net. Not the net on the hoop, the net above the court. To make that clear, that actually interrupted his shot. So, an unfortunate bit of luck for him that He was interfered with a bit, but regardless, that's how the first half will end. Not too good, not too bad. Sanford up 37-23. We'll see you back in a bit for the second half.
Monique was a two-time National Player of the Year, high school basketball player here at Sanford. I think one of the all-time leading scorers in girls basketball. Went on to have a prolific career at the University of Virginia, and even played professionally. Was drafted WNBA before an injury ended her career. Walter Davis, perhaps the most famous of all the athletes that you have mentioned on this list, one of the NBA 50 all-time greatest. I think the thing that's different with Walter is that he was only here at Sanford for 1 year. He was here for his senior years.
Speaking of that, here's number 6, Walter Davis. Not so bad himself. Got his man in the air and went with a shot through the foul line.
Paris Waterman, obviously I'm biased because that's my daughter, the namesake. And when I think about Paris being a multiple sport athlete, first team All-State in 3 sports in her senior year, basketball, lacrosse, and field hockey. Was the Delaware 2007 High School Athlete of the Year. Went on to play lacrosse at Brown University, made the U.S. National Lacrosse team, played varsity basketball at Brown University. So when I think about an athlete, if I'm thinking multiple sports, Paris certainly is in consideration. Trevor Cooney, one of my all-time favorites, 5-year varsity starter here at Sanford. Played basketball as an 8th grader as a starter. Won back-to-back championships in his senior year. And then scholarship player at Syracuse University. Has been NCAA tournament Final Four. Also played on the USA 18 under national team, so he's played a little bit internationally. He's had an outstanding basketball career. Is the all-time leading scorer for boys basketball at Sanford. Will Sheridan, again, Will was a Delaware State Player of the Year, class of 2002, I think if I remember correctly. Played on state championship team here, and then on to Villanova University where he played for 4 years. Was a big part of that team at Villanova, team captain. They got to the Elite 8. Had a great run in the NCAA tournament in his final year.
Katie Compton was a highly conditioned athlete while here at Sanford, and she was on the U.S. National Viking team. I wasn't here when Jackie was a student athlete here, but she was a highly accomplished athlete here. Went on to play in college, went on to do great things in lacrosse coaching worldwide, not just in the United States, but worldwide. Cindy Dwan was one of the most successful girls tennis players in state history. She won 5 first single state titles, first being an 8th grader, and then again as 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grader.
Jordan Porch, great soccer player. Jordan ran cross country for a couple of years at Sanford. Left Sanford and went to University of Virginia to play soccer, but is currently playing, transferred, and I want to say it's North Carolina Greensboro where he is.
I would say that every one of these people is very humble. Everyone is very loyal to Sanford. They all work very hard at their academics as well as in sport.
In a time that feels uncertain, Sanford is ready to prepare students for the future, to ensure that every student embraces their individuality, taps into their talents, stretches their skills, and broadens their ambitions while navigating our swiftly changing world. Hi, I'm Mark Anderson. As we prepare for the 2020-21 school year, I'm excited about our creative and inclusive preschool through 12th grade community returning to campus for in-person classes. Although COVID-19 has required us to make some changes, what hasn't changed is our ability to encourage students to approach learning and life with no limitations. Throughout the summer, school leaders, teachers, and staff members have worked hard to make sure that we can safely deliver our outstanding college prep program to all of our students. Thanks to state-of-the-art technology, students who are unable to come to school will be able to virtually join their teachers and classmates while classes are underway. And if they can't participate in live sessions, they can see everything they missed by watching class recordings. To provide the safest environment possible, our faculty will be outfitted in top-tier personal protective equipment. We have also redesigned classrooms to support physical distancing, added more hand sanitizer stations, increased janitorial disinfection services, made scheduling, programming, and administrative changes that meet or exceed the health and safety protocols established by the CDC and the Delaware Division of Public Health. For me, one of the most exciting changes is the expansion of our teaching and learning spaces to take advantage of our beautiful campus. Outdoor classrooms with overhead weather protection will give our teachers greater flexibility to hold class sessions outdoors. Whether learning on campus or from home, no talent lies latent at Sanford. Here, students are deeply connected to an outstanding curriculum and devoted faculty, to technology and each other, and to themselves, to their own passion.
All right, we are back here for the second half of this basketball game between Sanford and Wilmington Friends. Sanford playing overall pretty well in the first half. They will go into the second half with a 37-23 lead. Toby, what does Sanford need to do to continue to outplay Friends and eventually win this game?
So Sanford needs to keep on creating turnovers on defense, getting out in transition, and scoring easy points by giving the ball to Nana.
So the starters for both teams retake the floor for half number 2. Sanford will get first possession since Friends got first possession in the first game. Johnson working against Erskine. Pass to Ruby. They swing it around Dwyer in the corner. He puts up a 3. Perfect. 40-23 now for Sanford. Dwyer's dangerous as a shooter. Meanwhile, Erskine moving quickly. Johnson with the steal. Nice spin move. He's on a fast break. The layup doesn't go, but they call a foul. So Johnson will head to the line. Good start here for Sanford to start the third quarter. So let's see if Johnson is able to capitalize here. First free throw attempt goes. Haven't seen a ton of free throws in this game today, which I suppose is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want too many free throws.
Meanwhile, Johnson hits both. Sanford expanding their lead, now up 42-23. McKenzie almost gets taken away from behind by Johnson, but they called the foul on him. So it will stay with Friends. Erskine will inbound.
These next 3 minutes for Friends are crucial if they want to stay in the game.
Andrew McKenzie Now goes down the lane. Nice pass to Gaines. He doesn't get the layup to go. Now Cowan with it. Sanford working quickly again. He puts up a little foul line jumper. Rolls around, doesn't go. Nana, the aggressive rebound. His shot doesn't go, but they call a foul, and he will head to the line. Just over a minute gone here in the second half. Nana's first free throw short. Second attempt by Nana. Connects. Sanford's up 20. Andrew McKenzie taking it up. Early pressure by Johnson. He almost gets it swiped away from behind. Now Johnson reestablishes defense. Erskine, nice drive and a nice shot, but not able to get it to finish. And Nana tipped it, and it looked like it went right to McKenzie, and it got swiped out as he was going up by Dwyer, but it will stay with Friends.
So even though Nana didn't block that shot, you see he altered it because the Friends player tried to do it like throw it way over Nana, and that made the shot a lot harder to make.
Andrew McKenzie wide open in the corner for three. Shot is short. Dwyer gets control of it, and aggressive defense by McKenzie. Just got thrown to the ground.
That's tough for number 3, but he'll bounce back.
And will stay with Friends. So we'll try again.
Yeah.
Now, pass is taken away by Dwyer. Nice defensive play. Ruby taking it up. Cowan open in the corner. He puts up the three. Doesn't go. Ruby fighting for the rebound, not able to get it. Erskine to Patrick McKenzie. Guarded by Nana. Over up top to Andrew McKenzie. Down to 6:30 in third. Back to Patrick McKenzie on the wing. Guarded by Nana. He goes baseline. Pass is tipped, and Andrew McKenzie saves it from going out of bounds. Erskine puts up the three, doesn't go. Nice rebound from Tattersall, guarded by Dwyer. His shot doesn't go. Cowan able to secure this rebound. Johnson up to Ruby quickly. He bounce passes to Nana on the baseline. Passes over, and it's sloppy and taken by Erskine. And nice defensive play by Cowan, and almost kept it in bounds, but it looked like he was out of bounds when he first touched it.
Yeah, it looked like that, but I guess he stepped up before he threw it back in.
Sanford a little sloppy on the offensive end.
They have been, but on defense, they're locking down. I mean, Friends hasn't scored this half yet.
Dobson on the wing. Swing to Erskine. He takes the drive. Pass is blocked, or shot is blocked, excuse me. And it eventually bounces out of bounds, knocking over a cleaning spray. Nice accuracy there by the ball.
It was. And that way the ball maybe got a little COVID spray on it to clean it up.
Now Sear slaps it away. He's got the open lane, and he capitalized with a layup on the fast break. But as I was saying, nice highlight from the ball there. Getting the sanitizer. And another turnover. Dwyer now to Ruby. To Cowan in the corner. He puts up a three. Doesn't connect. Nana almost got the rebound, but it went out of bounds. And they call Nana with a push.
It's his second foul.
So Jackson Black in the game for Friends now, guarded by Johnson. Rosado guarded by Johnson and Cowan. Pass is taken by Ruby. Sanford has numbers again. Ruby, the layup goes. Couple fast breaks for Sanford.
Yeah, and you know that the coaches like that one, especially because Carter finished with his left hand there.
McKenzie and another steal by Carter Ruby. Sanford has numbers again. Lob to Nana. He dunks it. Oh, yes! And that draws the timeout from Wilmington Friends, and Sanford is rolling.
Yeah, I mean, Fred's, yeah, yikes. They got to stop turning the ball over here.
Carter Ruby has made a couple nice defensive plays and a nice pass there to Nana to set up the dunk.
Yeah, he has. He's played a good all-around game.
So, Toby, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Who do you think is going to win the Eastern Conference of the NBA this year?
The Eastern Conference of the NBA?
Yeah.
My Atlanta Hawks can definitely make a run. I have no idea. The Knicks, maybe? They just got Derrick Rose, actually. Yeah, that's my sleeper pick. New York Knicks, NBA champions. Derrick Rose and R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, they're going to win.
Okay.
Easy.
Sleeper pick.
Very sleeper pick.
Very, very sleeper.
Dysfunctional organization, too. Like,
but we're picking them to win the Eastern Conference.
No, the NBA.
Oh,
the NBA
they're winning the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
NBA Finals, I got D. Rose locking up LeBron. Easy.
Really? Okay, bold predictions. Let's write this down so that we remember this in June.
Exactly. Yeah. When the Knicks don't actually do anything.
If they win the finals, then I'm going to have to go back to you, and we're going to have to go to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that for sure.
Inside, Patrick McKenzie taking it up as the teams return to the floor. Polk and Kona into the game for Sanford. Black takes a drive, and they call the foul. Looked like a reach-in foul on Mo Kona.
And that did look like a reach-in foul.
So with 4:26 to go in the third, Sanford has extended their lead to 49-23. Patrick McKenzie, he almost gets the shot to go plus the foul, but he will head to the line for 2 free throws instead.
That was a nice spin move there to get into the middle.
First free throw for McKenzie does not connect. Second attempt does go, and that's the first points of the half for Friends. And we are just about halfway through the third quarter.
Sanford's played some great defense in the second half.
Dwyer for 3 doesn't connect. Ruby the rebound. He's got it on the baseline. Whips it over to Kona on the wing. He takes the drive. Shot doesn't go, but he draws the foul, and now he'll head to the line.
So that was a nice drive in by Mo, but it looked like he could have taken an open jump shot from a little bit, like instead of driving to the basket. But, you know, we'll take the free throws.
So Kona will shoot 2. First one connects. Sanford has reached the 50 mark, and Nwobodo comes into the game for Nana. Mark Wilson coming into the game for Ismail Dobson. Kona hits both, so we were talking about it earlier. Guess it really doesn't matter because he hit both, right? So, like we were saying earlier. Black over to Rosado, guarded by Dwyer. Back up top. Pass right to Ebuka Nwobodo. He takes it away. Sanford's defense stiffening up. Nwobodo takes the drive, and he gets the layup. Nice play by Ebuka there.
That was beautiful there. Got the steal and then took it all the way to the basket for the easy points.
And Patrick McKenzie almost getting it taken away by Polk and Nwobodo. The 3 from Rosado doesn't go. Rebound, Nwobodo. Kona passes up to Dwyer on the wing. Back to Kona up top. Inside to Ruby. He goes baseline. Looking for Nwobodo, but it was knocked out of bounds by Friends. And Peter Erskine will come into the game for Christian Rosado. Dwyer quickly into Ruby. He gets the shot off, no call. And a scramble for it, Nwobodo able to get control. Sanford will get another chance as we approach the 3-minute mark. Aggressive defense and
yeah, I mean,
foul on the floor.
That was clearly a block. I don't really know what the defender was thinking there when he ran out right into Mo.
Isaiah Gaines coming into the game for Patrick McKenzie. Inside quickly to Nwobodo. He's got it down low. Back to Ruby. He takes the drive. Kicks to Dwyer on the wing. He puts up a 3. Doesn't connect. Polk with an aggressive rebound, but they say he was out of bounds, or did they call a foul?
I believe they called a foul. It looked like Dan got hit in the head there. Yeah, he did.
So it will stay with Sanford. Dwyer looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Ruby on the baseline. Back to Polk up top. He puts up a 3. Rolls in and out. And they call a reach over the back on Mo.
Who's the foul on? He's called it on like 3 different teams. I'm very confused now. There's only 2 teams playing, and he's called fouls on all of them and another one. Makes no sense, this ref.
They probably have a better view than we do.
Yeah.
And nice defense from Sanford, almost forced to take away. Now they do. Ruby picks it off. Polk, after it was tipped away, gains control of it. Over to Dwyer on the wing. Takona in the corner. He puts up a 3. Capitalize on the turnover with a swish for 3 from Mo. And almost taken away again, but Nwobodo went out of bounds while going for the steal. Ollie Jones coming into the game for Brandon Dwyer. And Sean Forrest getting his first minutes, coming in for Carter Ruby. Jackson Black will take it up, guarded by Kona. Guarded well by Mo. Polk swipes it away from behind. Forrest gets it, shoots it long for Polk. He gets the layup on the fast break, doesn't go. Jones couldn't finish, but then he gets a rebound and couldn't get it again. And another chance for fast break points there for Sanford. They just weren't able to connect on the shots.
Yeah, Coach Stan's not going to be happy with the finishes at the basket there. He probably feels that they should have made at least one of them.
Erskine looking for somewhere to go. Full court defense from Sanford. McKenzie will take it up. Started by Kona and Polk. Pass over to Erskine on the wing for 3. Short. Kona tips it to Jones. Now Polk with numbers. He gets inside for the layup. Doesn't go. McKenzie the rebound. Down to 1:40 in the third. Erskine on the corner. Almost lost control of it. Now reestablishing. Guarded by Nwobodo. Puts up the jumper. Doesn't go. Kona not able to get the rebound. Gaines is, and he puts it up the shot, and it is now 56-26.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been the third quarter for Friends that's really gotten out of control for them. They turned the ball over a lot.
Sanford outscoring them 19-3 so far in the quarter. Jones inside to Nwobodo. He gets it plus the foul. Make it 21-3 in the quarter. Possibly 22.
Yeah, that'll do it. 21-3.
Porter Kelly coming into the game for Mo Kona. Free throw goes. Alex Yost getting his first minutes, coming in for Ebuka Nwobodo. So the bench getting some minutes here late in the game.
Yeah, it's always good to get your reserves some minutes in late in the game. You still got a whole nother quarter to go too, so they might play a lot.
Good early defense from Polk, but a nice pass from Erskine to McKenzie, who controls it now on the wing. Over on the corner to Patrick McKenzie, inside to Gaines. A nice move and a nice shot by Isaiah Gaines there. Polk with control of it. Oh, what a move.
Yeah, I mean.
And now over to Jones, guarded by Zwadakis. Back to Polk. Now they get the double team on him, and he gets it over to Jones. Sanford, again, probably trying to run out the clock on the third quarter, down under 10 seconds. Polk with it up top, trying to get some space. He gets inside to Yost. He gets the shot off, and it goes just as the third quarter expires. You couldn't ask for a better finish than that.
No, I mean, that was probably the best quarter I've seen Sanford play all year in terms of offense and defensive intensity. But now they got to, I mean, they're see if they can keep that same intensity for the fourth quarter here.
In that third quarter, Sanford outscored Friends 24-5.
Yikes. I mean, that's...
And what was a relatively close game at the start of this half has now turned into a blowout.
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the half, Friends was down, I believe it was 14.
Yeah.
And, you know, there, Friends comes out of halftime and makes a run, then, you know, you got a game. But it was Sanford who made the run, and now it's kind of a blowout.
So looking at the Sanford bench, at least for the first part of the fourth quarter, Coach Waterman will go back and get his starters a few more minutes. And
yeah,
with
I'd imagine they just play 2 or 3 minutes. They're probably not going to play the whole quarter.
But there's still 8 minutes to go, so you got to make sure nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd imagine nothing crazy would happen, but, you know, you can't really take that chance.
So Ruby into Johnson, now into Nana down low. He makes a move and puts the shot up, just rolls out. And swiped away by Ruby again. Now Nana takes another dribble, and he capitalizes this time with the easy layup.
And that play was all made by Carter Ruby stealing the ball back on defense.
And he almost got another steal, but now we get a whistle and a foul. Boy, Carter Ruby has forced so many turnovers today.
Yeah, he has. He's played really well on defense and on offense today.
So Andrew McKenzie at the free throw line. First shot connects. We are at a running clock free throw time now.
Yeah.
Second shot doesn't go. Nana with the rebound. Amin with it in the corner. Inside to Nana on baseline. He is not able to connect. And another forced turnover by Ruby. Nana with it. Gets the shot up, but it does not connect, and he will head to the line.
How about the point guard, Andrew McKenzie, fighting with Nana a little bit down there? That's pretty impressive, because Nana's bigger than him by a lot. And, you know, Andrew was like not doing terrible down there fighting against him. Yeah, respectable.
So Nana at the line.
Is Sanford's going to do their press again. And that's
first free throw
We're
goes.
pressing at this point in the game just to get reps in so that when state tournament time comes, you have it locked down.
Second free throw from Nana also connects. Sanford up 65-29 with about 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Erskine back to McKenzie. Another, as you said, press from Sanford. McKenzie guarded by Ruby, and now he gets into some space on the wing. to Patrick McKenzie. He swings it over to Erskine, who's got some space. He puts up a three. Perfect. 65-32 now. Johnson, guarded by Erskine, inside to Ruby, who's got space. He takes a dribble, gets the shot up, and they call the foul. So Carter Ruby will head to the line as we approach the 5-minute mark now. Sanford about 5 minutes away from a 7-1 start.
Yeah. Sanford's played pretty well this game, especially in that third quarter.
Meanwhile, Friends
played well the first half.
They did play well the first half, but
Third quarter was a bit of a struggle.
They are now moving towards a 2-6 record, and Nana gets the rebound off the missed free throw. First shot wouldn't connect. He got another rebound and got that one to connect.
Yeah, that's a microcosm of the way this game's gone for Friends. Right there, that play.
I didn't really think about it until you just said that. That's smart. That's true.
Yeah, I know Mr. Fritz up there loves that word microcosm.
He's an English teacher.
He is, so he's gotta love that word.
Any word that sounds sophisticated.
Oh yeah, especially, I mean, even if it's not sophisticated, but just sounds sophisticated, you know Mr. Fritz is gonna love that.
Yeah. First free throw goes, as does the second one, 68-34 now after Wilson hit both. Starters still in the game, inside to Nana. He puts up the layup, and now Sanford up 70-34. And what a way to answer to the free throws.
Yeah.
Seems like Nana has gotten himself back on track here in this fourth quarter a little bit.
Yeah, they have. They played well. There we go. Another steal.
Fast break layup by Johnson goes. Another turnover forced by the Sanford D. Black passing it back to Erskine. Back to Black on the wing. And back to Erskine on the other side. He's open. He puts up another three. This one doesn't connect. Nana for the rebound down to the 3-minute mark. Johnson working against Black. And he takes a drive and kicks to Dwyer in the corner. He puts up a three. Doesn't connect. Nana tips it up and gets the rebound. What a play. And that will reset the offense for Sanford.
Now they're going to run motion, just try to get their plays down.
Johnson goes inside again. Pass to Nana, and he dunks it. And with that, Coach Waterman calls the timeout to send in the subs.
Yeah, that's what this timeout's for. He's not really coaching right now.
Nana was wide open down low, and you know how that always ends.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the best defensive idea, but maybe say, hey, leave Nana open, and he makes a bunch of twos, and we're going to go make a bunch of threes. That's an interesting tactic, but Friends did not do that.
I've seen teams do that. I don't think they were doing it on purpose, but I've seen them do that.
Well, the issue is on the offensive side, you got to make a ton of threes.
Yeah, and that usually works for like a half.
It does work for a half. You just got to make it work for two, and that way.
But that's like really hard to do.
No, I'm aware.
I mean, you're obviously a deadly three-point shooter, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just knocking them down all the time.
You hit all the threes.
Yeah. I also shoot all the threes, which is kind of a problem.
You're like Danny Green in the playoffs.
Me and Danny Green, same exact player. He's made some money playing his basketball, though.
He has. Anyway, back to more relevant basketball games. Here's a three from Rosado that connects as Polk, McNeil, Wobodo, Forrest, and Jones into the game for Sanford. Polk drives and gets it over to Forrest. It looks like it was touched by Friends. And now the three goes. Sanford back up by 40. Rosado drive, kicks. Wilson puts up a shot, doesn't connect. Polk gets control of it. Down to 140 to McNeil. Inside to Nwobodo. He takes a dribble. Gets the shot up, and that one goes. 79-7. And we get another timeout. Another substitution timeout, presumably.
Yeah.
As Polk and Nwobodo will sit down for Porter Kelly and Alex Yos. Baldwin, Pardo, Morris, Rosado, and Rashkin into the game for Friends. As this one is most definitely over, well out of reach.
Yeah, for sure.
Not much to be upset about today. Good
What?
win. Not much
Yeah.
to be upset about.
Nothing really.
We're glad to see Sanford get another victory.
No, I mean, that might have been a foul. It doesn't really matter. No.
Not with a running clock.
No. And a 48-point game. I don't know. I can't actually do the math, but
I think it's 42 points.
okay.
It's all right, though. We're close.
Math is hard.
It is. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Second free throw also connects, 79-40. It is a 40-point game now, so
40-point
it's
game.
an even, dead even number. So it should be a lot easier for us to keep track of these last 30
That is
seconds.
helpful. Please, no one score.
No one scored for the last 22 seconds.
Yeah.
So
I
that
don't think they will. Or if someone shoots it, Stan's about to have a heart attack.
Ollie Jones working to run out the clock, and we might actually get to having no one score the last few seconds. And we will. So an even 40-point win for Sanford, 79-39. They improved to 7-1 on the year. Their third win in a row after that loss to Tatnall. Wilmington Friends, meanwhile, dropped to 2-6 on the year. Good win for Sanford.
Yeah, I mean, Sanford did everything right. They played a game that they should have won, and they won it. And they played a lot of good defense, and yeah, not much to complain about.
It's about all you can ask.
Yeah.
Well, for our whole crew, Megan Athey, Michael Lickis, John Fritz, Maggie Ross, I'm Jeremy Carr along here with Toby Coker. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.